Yeah, it's Hobbs Horror, knocking down your door, all about the guts and gore, blood and pus, give him some more. He wants bone and entrails spread across the floor, so if you're looking for that theater macabre, bruh, look no more. Sit back and relax and enjoy some Hobbs Horror.
Thank you for watching Hobbs Horror.
Yeah, and don't forget to like and subscribe and all of that good shit.
Welcome back to the 12 Days of AxE'Mas. Presented to you by Mr.Bones. Decided to join in this year for the festivities. We're talking about a 2015 film, approximately 1 hour and 28 minutes. Directed by Todd Nunez. AllthroughtheHouse. This movie, from start to finish, was an absolute trip. Bones has been trying to get me to watch this movie for 2 weeks now. He keeps saying, you owe me a movie to watch, and bro, you definitely were right. I should have watched this a long time ago. Right off the get-go, you have this couple that's trying to get down, they're having a sexy night, and they're gonna have a little bit of fun, and this Santa just jumps in there and just starts destroying them. He uses these hedge clippers and just starts stabbing people with it in the eyes and the stomach, and right off the bat you get a PP being ripped off, and that seems to be a trend throughout the film. Is if you're a male, you're gonna have a hard time watching this. You're gonna want to wear a cup or something. Because one of the things that's very common in this film is male genitalia being ripped off or cut off or stabbed off, and body parts being cut off and just bloody as all get out. So throughout the film, this Santa keeps invading these places, and there's a character that has a backstory to all this, but I don't want to explain it because I don't want to ruin the film. And basically all these events take place 15 years later after some stuff went down in the city. And basically it's just this Santa Claus going through different houses trying to seek revenge and destroy people. And without going too far into the story, that's what it is. It's really, really good. I mean, I don't get the ratings for IMDb on this one. There are people that gave this movie like a 4 or a 5. This movie doesn't deserve anything less than a 7 or an 8. This movie is brutal. It's gory. If you're a gore fan, this is one that you have to watch. I'm not for sure why the director hasn't done a lot more work. I understand that some of the acting wasn't exactly on point, but this movie delivered from start to finish. I really wanted it to go on about 10 minutes longer. I mean, the hedge clippers that they use, like the clippers you would see like crops you use, like the same hedge clippers like in different types of horror films. And that's the primary weapon. There's a scene with a cliff fall that I thought was one of the coolest scenes I've seen in a Christmas horror film. It's just really different. Really, really good. I see why Bones has been trying to get me to watch this. Bones, hell of a recommendation. I would like to see this get a re-release. And just brutal. But not over the top, bro. Not like extreme horror where they pull somebody's entrails out and they're holding them. Just the right amount of gore for just an over the top slasher. It's a throwback to an 80s slasher. I'm telling you guys, you've got to see this one. I believe it's free on Tubi. It is a must watch. And it is the best movie that I've reviewed so far out of all of the 12 days. Catch up with y'all later. It's Hobbs Horror. Go check out Mr.Bones. Hope y'all are having a wonderful holiday. Peace.
Welcome to the house on the A6 block. I'm just chillin' on the porch in my chair I rock. I'm your host Jimmy Biggs with the ghoulish clip. The only light outside is the full moon lit. Welcome to a world mixed with evil and good. If you ain't plan on staying, then you misunderstood. This ain't a nightmare, a figment of imagination. Step aside and the house will awaken. Stella's in the piano.